Hi guys, welcome to my channel Reviews with SDA. Yeah, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and um supporting the enterprise. I'm so grateful for your love and support. And if you are new here, thank you for clicking on the video. Please stay tuned and just bear with me and continue to watch what I have to say. Here on my channel, I talk about books, movies, mostly books. It's a booktube channel, but at times I talk about movies, anime, and whatever I actually love. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a book talk, a book chat with you guys, and it's all about Wheel of Time. So today we're going to talk about Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time. Anyways, Wheel of Time was written by Robert Jordan, as in the genius Robert Jordan. And the first book was published in 1990. Like, I wasn't even born then. And God was not even thinking of putting me in my mother's belly to cook, but somebody was already creating wonders in this world. So anyways, yeah, we're going to talk about Wheel of Time, and what I am going to talk about is the reason why I stopped reading Wheel of Time. Before I say anything further, I would like you to know that I'll still get back to. I want to get back. The plan is not even what I want. The plan is to get back into reading Wheel of Time, but I still need to let you guys know the reason why I stopped. Not because I don't like the book. Fantasy is my thing, and that type of fantasy, like the type of fantasy that Robert Jordan writes, is my bread and butter. But there was a reason why I stopped. There were many reasons why I stopped Wheel of Time, and we're going to get into that detail very soon. So before we say anything and you guys start thinking that I'm on hater, no, it's nothing like that. I love Wheel of Time, and like I said, the first book was published in 1990. I was not even thinking of being brought to this world then, which means I don't have the right. I don't have the right to kind of wash down what Robert Jordan has done, because the guy is creative, is amazing. What he did, what he created with Wheel of Time is on the same level as Lord of the Rings. Like, Tolkien and Robert Jordan are on the same. If I say they're on the same level, I don't know. But yeah, both of them are on the same level. To me, they are geniuses. And the world created by Robert Jordan is a lot more bigger. Like, so many characters. So many characters to keep up with. A lot of people compare Wheel of Time to Malazan. And I haven't read Malazan, so I don't know how to compare them. But a lot of people compare it because of the world building and the characters you have to keep up with. I mean, like, the characters in Wheel of Time, they're just so much. You cannot keep up with every one of them. You cannot remember every one of them. If someone was to quiz you, even if you are the greatest Wheel of Time fan, I don't think you can name all the characters in one sitting, because they are just so much. And this book has 6 protagonists, which means you have to follow their lives, and it was amazing to read. I started with Eye of the World, yes, the first book. Then I stopped at book 8. That's Part of Daggers. I did not finish Part of Daggers. I stopped it halfway. I don't even know if I got halfway. I don't know the chapter I stopped. I don't know the page I stopped. I was reading this book in 2018, so it's a long time for me. So I stopped at Part of Daggers, and I stopped halfway. I don't know the chapter I stopped or the page I stopped, but I know that I will be getting back to it soon, because I need to finish that book before the series starts. I just feel like I need to complete the entire series before the TV show starts, which is, there's no date set yet, but it's set to come out in 2021. Casting is being done, I think, for the it's almost done. The casting is almost done, I think, at least for the first season of the show. Because, like I said, characters are so much in this book. So casting is going to be going on for a while, because some people did not even show up until like the third book or the fourth book. And I'm sure that as I'm going to continue reading, I'm going to meet new characters. So yeah, casting is another thing for them. But yeah, the major cast is already set. So yeah, and the TV show is set for 2021, which is amazing. But I have to finish the series, the book, before the show starts, because I just feel like TV shows have a way of spoiling books for me. TV shows and movies, I mean, like, the books are always so much better, and I have faith that these people are going to be good. But also, I think there's some things that they would not be able to keep up with. Like, Wheel of Time is a huge world, very huge, and the let's not get into that. But seriously, the Wheel of Time is just like a huge world, and I don't think it's going to be difficult to like to for the TV show to get everything right. It's going to be difficult, but if they do, I'll be amazed. Like, yeah, that would be wonderful. I'm not saying I don't want it, but I just know that TV shows there. We all know how Game of Thrones ended. The show ended. The series was like good until they destroyed it for the final show. So yeah, I don't want to have that kind of experience with Wheel of Time. So I want to finish the books before getting to the TV show. And that aside, so yes, I stopped this book. I am someone that like gets so immersed in books. Like, I think about books, especially if it has to do with fantasy. I think about it every time. Any particular book I'm reading, my mind is always on it, and it takes like part of my brain. Like, half of it is already thinking about the book, and the other half is thinking about the rest of the world. So whenever I'm reading a book, I am so immersed in it, and I actually dream about books. About the world in books. So it's kind of is I'm not complaining. I actually enjoy being in the world of the books I am reading. But for Wheel of Time is just so compelling. Like, the book is compelling. If you read Wheel of Time, or if you're a reader, if you're a Wheel of Time fan and you've already read the book, so you're reading it right now, you know what I'm saying. This book is compelling. You just want to continue opening the pages and opening the pages and opening the pages. Like, you just want to continue reading. So, and like I said, the world was too huge. It was just too much. And during the period I was reading this book, I did not stop. Like, I did not have a break. I finished book one, get to book two, book three, because I just felt like I needed to finish the 15 books. I think it's 15. I can't remember. But I just felt like I needed to finish the book at a stretch. But that decision was just too much. It consumed me. Like, I wake up and thinking about Wheel of Time. I sleep and I'm thinking about Wheel of Time. I dream and I'm dreaming about Wheel of Time. So it was like too much for me, and I just thought that, yeah, you need to take a break. Yeah, I didn't know that the break was going to be this long, but yeah, I just thought that, man, it's time for you to take a break. This book is consuming you, and blah blah blah. So that was why I stopped. So aside from the fact that I stopped, for the fact that it was compelling and all that, that also I love Wheel of Time. Don't get me wrong, I love this book. I love everything about the world, and I just love the magic system. Like, it's so easy, it's weaving of magic. See the way I'm doing my hand, like I'm weaving it. But here is easy to understand, and there was just so much culture in this book, like different culture, different. I don't know how Robert Jordan did it, but this book felt like another. It was another world, but you could feel the different culture, their customs and traditions. Like, I felt like he studied folklore and all those different things just to come up with the traditions he came up with in this book. You could feel everything, and I don't mean like one culture. Like, you could, it, this series has like 7 different cultures, 7 different traditions. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been long I read this book. So, but I can remember that every aspect of a new country or a new kingdom that the characters visit, there's a different thing about them. There's a different culture, there's a different custom to the way they behave, their life is different. Everything is just different, which was amazing. So yeah, this book is amazing. It's good to read. Let me just get that out there. But also, there were things I did not like about this book. Like, a lot of things I did not like about this book. First of all, before I start with the things I did not like, I would like to say this, that Robert Jordan is a descriptive writer. Like, he's flowery. He writes in a way that it describes everything, from the clothes, the hair, the way it's silky, and the way it's just, it describes everything. Now, I don't have issues with descriptive writing, or if you like, describe. If you like, don't describe. That's your business. As long as I enjoy the story and I understand what I'm reading, I don't mind. But his descriptiveness gave this book something I did not like, and I felt like, you guys don't come for me. Wheel of Time fans, Robert Jordan fans, I am a fan, but I just have some issues. So yeah, the descriptiveness came with something I did not like, which is, I felt like he sexualized the females. Like, every time he describes a female, I can't count how many times I read the word bosom in a chapter. Like, a bosom this, a bosom that. She packaged a bosom, this is a bosom was shaking, a bosom, bosom. I mean, like, you could have just said that she's curvy. We don't need to know how big her bosom is or how jiggly it is. I don't know, maybe he said jiggly. I'm just saying. I felt like, now the issue I have, not because of the way he was saying bosom every time. Every woman is described this way, but I couldn't get the feeling that the men were described that way. I wasn't hearing things like, oh, Rand's tight trouser showed off his bulging his bulging I did not see any of that. I there was nothing like, yeah, I don't know. I think there was like that, something about maybe arms and muscles like flexing and all that. But I mean, if I heard someone say something about bulging and you talked about bosom too, I wouldn't have said that you're sexualizing women. I would say that you're sexualizing every character in the book. But it felt like it was just sexualizing the women. There was always this, that word bosom. Ah, man, I heard it so much. It was annoying. But still, the book is a great book. Also, something I did not like about this book was the fact that for a female, the female characters were strong. Don't get me wrong, they were really strong. Like, this is someone that wrote a book about 6 protagonists, 3 females, 3 males. So there was nothing about him making the gender one gender more superior. It was not sexism or anything like that. It was just, I think it came with the time he was writing it. This was a different time. Like I said, the first book was published in 1990, so this was a different time, and maybe something like that wasn't an issue then, but now is an issue. Yeah, so maybe that was what was wrong with it. I don't know. It's not an excuse, but I feel like that was what was wrong. It was a different time, so he was writing according to the things he learned, the things that were, up there. So now the issue that is making me see all this story is that I felt like with being strong, these women were strong. I'm not saying like they were powerful magicians. Yes, they were powerful magicians. They call them Sedai. Sedai, yeah, I think. I can't remember. But these women were powerful. But I felt like for them to also be as powerful as they were, they had to be controlling and manipulative and bitchy. All the women were so bitchy. The only woman that was not bitchy in this book was me. And I loved me so much. Egwene and Nynaeve, I think. Nynaeve, yeah. That was her name. I just did not like the two of them. They were so powerful. Powerful, I mean powerful. But Robert Jordan also had this thing that he wrote them in a way that they were bitchy, manipulative, and controlling. I hated it so much. Why did they have to be that? Being a powerful woman does not mean you have to be controlling or bitchy or evil. They were not evil, I'm joking. But they were so manipulative. I hated that fact. And I wish he did not write them like that. But like I said, it was a different time. I don't know if it was the way the time was. I cannot use it as an excuse. But I just felt, I don't know if other readers and other Wheel of Time fans feel this way, but that is what I felt. I felt like the women were. The only woman that was not controlling was me and Moiraine. And Moiraine was manipulative, but she was doing so because she was the mentor of the main protagonist, which is Rand Altor, and she manipulated him for a while. But after Rand came into power, I also like there was one particular chapter where he gave it to Astrid that she has been manipulating ever since he met her, and he just gave it to Astrid. I can't remember the chapter or whatever I said on the page, but I can remember that I enjoyed that part. I really liked the fact that he was able to give her straight and tell her that, okay, this is me, you can't control me and all that. And she apologized for it, which it just showed that Moiraine herself was not someone that is like bitchy and controlling. It's just she thought that was what she had to do to get in to answer to her those days. But yeah, she learned her lesson. But those other girls, oh my god, let's just stop that. Yeah, I just felt like they were powerful, but I think in his mind he felt like for them to also be powerful, they had to be bitchy and manipulative or controlling, which was very annoying. Another thing I did not like about this book was the polygamy aspect of the book. I mean, like, let's just say that I'm also bringing my personal issues into this category of men I like in Wheel of Time. But in the beginning of this book, I think, not the beginning, but yeah, Rand met this girl. Her name is Min. And yeah, I already knew that he had feelings for one other girl from his village, and she's part of the main protagonist and all that. But I did not like I said, I don't like Egwene. So when he met Min, and there was this, she sees the future, not clearly, but she sees some things. So when there was like this thing, there was talk of how Min and Rand might get together. I built this relationship in my mind that, oh my god, this is the perfect girl for Rand, and yeah, she was perfect. She was this tomboy, but not the kind of tomboy of the, I'm not like other girls tomboy. It was she dressed like a man, but she also still liked all the girly things that girls like. So yeah, I feel like you don't have to lose your feminine side because you're a tomboy, you get, or because you're badass or something like that. Anyways, that was the type of girl that Min was, and I enjoyed her so much. And yeah, there was this thing about she and Rand, so I already built this relationship, this perfect relationship in my mind. And going further into the book, I found out that there was another girl that Rand was also destined to be with, Elaine. And Min, being the future seer, also said something about another girl that is in the desert land. Like I said, this wheel of time world has so many places. So that Rand was going to meet another girl that is also destined to be his. So, I mean, there were just so many girls, and I was so hungry because I wanted Rand and Min to be together. I don't know, I took it personal. I'm serious. Mo take it personal gone because Rand was now being fated to like 4 girls, although one of them dropped out of the race. And yeah, she dropped out of the race, and it was the tough fated to be with 3 girls. And yes, I know something, there's something like polygamy. I know it. I come from a polygamous home. So I think this is why I have so many issues with it. Yeah, so I brought my persona into this thing. I'm not supposed to do that, but I was so angry. And I wouldn't lie, it's one of the reasons why I stopped this book, because I read, I think maybe it was book 6 or book 7, that Rand and Min were together, and I was so happy for them. Like, I was like, yes, this is what I want. But then something happened and he moved somewhere else, and there was this other girl and something. And while I was reading, my curiosity, I did not know that it was going to get, that the polygamy thing is going to be part of the whole wheel of time. I did not know. I thought it was just going to be like something of, it's fated to be with one of the 4 girls, and it's going to finally meet one, and it's going to pick one. So I was like rooting for me. But then my curiosity picked, and I went online. I think I found it on fandom, and something about Rand being with all the 3 of them, and he would even have children or twins with one of them that I did not like. So I just felt like my mind, you don't understand. I wanted to cry. As I wanted to cry, I was angry, I was pissed. I think that was the moment, coupled with all the other things, the fact that the book was too compelling, it was too much for me at that point. I was like too consumed with the book, coupled with all that, the fact that Rand was going to be this polygamous man just made me so angry, and I stopped the book. I was like, no, I'm not going to continue this book, it's just too much for me. So yeah, the polygamy aspect was one of the things I just were like, oh no, I don't do that. But I'm going to continue the book anyways, because I need to see where Rand ends. I love Rand so much, and if you know me, if you know what books mean to me, you know that it's characters that like keeps me going. I love following the characters. If a book is good, if the story is good and everything, the magic system, everything is amazing, but I don't like the characters, I'm dropping that book. But if I find one character that I like, especially the protagonist that I like, I'm going to continue. That's just it for me. So I need to know what Rand's become, because Rand is so powerful and I want to see him grow, like grow. So yeah, I'm going to continue the book. Don't get me wrong, with this polygamy thing will not let me stop it. But that is it, Sha. Polygamy is part of the reasons why I stopped Wheel of Time. The fourth thing I did not like about Wheel of Time was just the fact that I did not like reading the point of view of some of the characters. Like I said, Wheel of Time has six protagonists, and you get to be in their heads from chapter to chapter, and at times you be in one character's head for like 5 to 6 chapters. I felt like Rand should get more chapters than the rest of the people, but the tell is that I'm reading this book because of Rand. That is why I'm reading the book. But then I might not see Rand for like 10 to 15 chapters, which is annoying. I just want to read about Rand. Why are you taking him away from me? But seriously, I actually did not like some of the being in the head of some of the characters. I don't like their point of view. Parents' point of view. Parents' POV was frustrating to read. It was boring. Pairing is powerful, yeah? It's like really powerful. But I hated the fact that it was always whining. Why are you whining? Why are you always whining? It was always whining about, oh, this axe. I just want to be a blacksmith. I just want to, yes, we already know that. You have want to be a blacksmith for the entire 6 books. It is already time for you to start taking in your destiny and become who you are supposed to be. What's the I don't want to be, I don't want to be? We already know that's what you are. But he was always whining about how he does not want to do this and just wants to be a blacksmith, which was annoying. I hated reading parents' point of view. Its POV was boring for me. I loved Matt's point of view. Matt is a funny guy and it's just amazing to read. So I loved Matt's point of view. But there are just some books that when I see pairing and I start doing like, oh my god, we are in this guy's point of view again. So it was annoying for me. I just wanted to keep up with Rand and sometimes Matt and sometimes the girls, but not every time. I just want to read about Rand. I don't know. I really wanted to read about Rand. So, anyways, that's just it. The point of view of some of the characters was not my cup of tea. And I just wish that some of them were cut short. But that's the book you have to read. You have to be in the heads of all the 6 protagonists. All the things that I really not like about the book aside, Wheel of Time is a great book. It's an amazing read. You would enjoy it, like you would be moved by the world and by the characters and by their growth and everything. All of them grew. All of them. You could see the growth, and I appreciated it. But yeah, I still had some issues with them. But honestly, I love this book. The magic system was spectacular. And the world was amazing. I think if I was in Robert Jordan's head, I'll be amazed, because to come up with something like Wheel of Time, you must be a genius. And yeah, something else I loved about the book is Rand. I've said it before. Rand is amazing. Rand is my guy. Rand is amazing, and it's the reason why I continue Wheel of Time, and I would continue Wheel of Time because I need to know what happens with Rand and how he grows to become the dragon. Anyways, he has already become the dragon, but I mean, like, more growth about the dragon. Yeah, so yes, that, and I think that's all with my Wheel of Time rant. This was a rant, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not read Wheel of Time, I think you should pick it up. And if you're a Wheel of Time reader and you enjoy it, Please let me know if you think any of these issues I had with the book was, if you had the same issues. If you don't, if you are like 100% Wheel of Time, I don't mind hearing your opinion about what I've said. Let me know what you think about the things I've said. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.